Hi, Psych 105. I'm Lucas. I'm your undergraduate learning assistant. And I just wanted to create a video for you guys to help you with finding some research articles because I know that can be a little bit of a challenge. And I'm sure you've had some professors show you just briefly how to get there. But I want to give you a couple little tips on what I know and some good databases to look at. I usually start by going to just the U Alberta Library. And then once you're in here, you can go to the databases. And in the databases, there's a big list of possible databases that you can use. You can look through some of these if you really like. But um, I know that when I had gone for assistance for looking for research articles, a librarian had referred me to Scopus, which is a pretty large database. Like it says right there, it's pretty popular. So I just typed in Scopus in the search bar, and then you can just access the database. And usually it will tell you to log in right there. Usually it will tell you to log in, and you'll just log in with your CCID and everything that you're given to do that. I'm just gonna get rid of these for us. Okay, so once you're in Scopus, you can search for key terms. So this will kind of be the default. So it will be article title abstract keywords. So the search engine will look through both the article titles, the abstracts, and any keywords that the author has listed under their article. So if I'm searching for something, let's say I'm looking for phrenology, that can be really good in itself to just search. But something that I find works a lot better is using things called Boolean variables. So in with these Boolean variables, it will be and or not. These are the ones that I've used. And let's say you are looking for something more specific. You're looking for phrenology, but you're looking for a neuroscience study on phrenology. We might not find anything for this, but it's worth a try. So if we were to just search for this, you can also go ahead into this, and it will also help you with this. You can get more detailed searches or whatever you're looking for. But for now, we can just try our two keywords that we wanna look for. So once we're here, we can see it says 87 documents found. And now generally, these will be sort of anything, not necessarily journal articles, but this is the this is a book chapter, this is a note. So in your project, in your like annotated bibliography, you're gonna need to find it from peer-reviewed journals. So what I would do here is you go on the side search bar under document type, you can go to article, and then under, I believe it's source type, you can go to journal, and then you want to click limit to. So this will cut down the amount of searches that you have. So now it's only 42 documents found. And now most of these will be from peer-reviewed journals. If it seems unclear, then it's worth going to ask a librarian about, or even just emailing me about that, or Sam, and we can look into it for you. But generally, these will be peer-reviewed journals. So you can just go in here, you could click Get at U Alberta. I'll just let this load for us. And then once you're in here, you can just read the entire article. And now sometimes these will be in different formats. So this one's under Sage Journals, but you might get something from a totally different website and it will look a lot different. But it is all pretty straightforward. It's pretty intuitive. But yeah, that's Scopus. And you can also use other Boolean variables, like in your search tab. You could try or neuroscience. And when you look that up, we can see our search, like the breadth of our search had increased a lot. So we were at 42 articles, and now we're at 62,926. So I'm not sure. Yeah, so it didn't even clear the journal articles, but basically that's just how many phrenology or neuroscience journal articles there are. Because now it's searching for anything with phrenology in it or anything with neuroscience in it. So that greatly increased it. Or you could use something like not if you really like to. So this will give you any phrenology journal article, but not anything with neuroscience in it. So this can be a little bit dangerous. It might knock down a lot of the documents that you can find. It could really limit your search as far as that goes. We can try it here. So only 8 documents found. So previously we were at 42 with the and. That was documents with phrenology and neuroscience in it. And now documents with phrenology and not neuroscience. We only find 8 of these. So that can either be a good sign that you've really narrowed down your search, or it could be a bad sign in that you've narrowed it down way too far. 8 documents is definitely not a lot to look through. That's pretty much as far as it goes for Scopus. But this is definitely a really good one. And if you have any big questions, I really suggest going to a librarian. I went in Cameron, and they can help you a lot with just any little details as far as looking for research articles. They're really experienced in that stuff. So I'm gonna head back here. I'm gonna go to and I'll show you another database that I used during my first years of Psych. So a good one, Psych Info. Good one is Psych Info. This is just like a very specific psychology database. And this one can be better because you kind of know you're getting peer-reviewed journals because there is a specific search that makes sure it's a peer-reviewed journal. So same sort of thing here. If you wanted to look for this, you can use Boolean variables. You can use, and additionally, this also goes for Scopus, but you can do something where you can put this asterisk on this. So what this will do is this will look for phrenology or anything related to the word phrenology. And sometimes it can be helpful too if you even cut off this. I'm not sure if phrenological is a word, to be completely honest, but if that were to be the case, just removing that Y will give you the room to have different suffixes after the word. And this will look for any related terms. So this will generally give you a bigger search base than what you would have with just typing in phrenology with no asterisks on it. But yeah, this pretty much goes the same. This is pretty much the same thing. And what you can do here is once you search for something, see it's gonna, because we've gotten so many search results, it's gonna ask us to if we want to combine this with or and these are sort of things that are going to relate to the topic of phrenology, so brain neuroimaging, cognitive neuroscience. So we're just going to continue for now because I want to show you how you can make sure you're getting it peer reviewed. So maybe there's a better way to do this, but I go to additional limits, and then within additional limits, let's see if I can find it in here. Yeah, so it's right there, peer-reviewed journal. So this will kind of do all the work for you that we had to do on Scopus. And then you would just click on limit a search. And now we see it's gone from 278 results to 67 results. So just to view this, now you can click display results. And once it loads here, I just scroll down and you can view these much like how you did with the other ones. This is article. See that one? It just had the option to click article as a PDF, and you can just get it directly through the platform. Sometimes you have to go into this, and then you'll see some things like full text on the side, and that will just take you directly to the text. So I hope that helps you guys. Another resource that I'm going to suggest, I don't know what format you're going to need your paper in, and that's something maybe worth asking, but you can use something called Purdue OWL, and this will help you a lot with with your formatting as far as your citations and stuff go. Probably won't be too hard on this in this class. I mean, I don't totally know because we haven't gone over the marking as far as citations and specific formatting. But this site, even just for any of your other site classes, will be the formatting that you'll use. So you can usually find the updated. Yeah, it's the seventh edition. I believe seventh edition, maybe eighth edition is the newest, but seventh edition, it will give you everything here. So as far as in-text citations, how to format those, any other sort of formatting issues that you may be having, I really suggest coming to this site. It can be a really good one. And if you have any other questions, I have my office hours from 3:30 to 4:15, and I cut those short today because I didn't really get anybody in them, and I thought I'd just record this video for you guys so that you can access it at any time. I know Friday at this time might not be the best. If you guys have recommendations for a different time that might work better for you, I can talk to you about that, and we can maybe change things around. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Feel free to email Sam. And she's also got her own office hours that she's posted on Canvas. But that should be everything. All right, thanks guys.